semi-live now. Let's check it out. Okay, I think we are live now. Let me get on in there. Yeah, it looks like we're finally live. Okay, I'll wait till a few people get in and then we will get started. Let me do this, and do this. Why is it not? Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we should be okay. Jamie, you are first, sir. Welcome on in. Thanks for being in here. We'll wait for a couple more people. What intro do you want to hear today, Jamie? You want to... Hey, Canada. Welcome on in, bro. Jamie was first, so what intro do you want to hear? You want to hear the Sanford and Son? You want to hear the Airwolf? You want to hear... what else? Miami Vice. What's up, Liz? Nice to have you in there. Jamie, you get to pick the intro today. So your choices are... oh, heck, let's throw in Golden Girls in there, Jamie. What's going on, Russell? Comment Show. I forgot to do it earlier. Sanford and Son. All right, let's go. Oh, A-Team. You want to hear A-Team? Let's do A-Team, man. Why not? Let's get started with the A-Team theme. I got to get it. It's going to be 8-bit version so I don't get in any trouble. You know what I'm saying? So let's do A-Team 8-bit. How about that? Where are you? 8-bit. There you go. We'll do that. There might be a little bit of commercials here, but you know that goes. All right, 1 minute 32 seconds. Be back on the other side of this, guys. If there's no commercials, there we go. Welcome everybody to the MLH Comment Show for June 25th of the year of our Lord 2022. Of course, I'm MLH. Welcome everybody in there. Jamie, Canada, Liz, Russell, Bernie's in there. Strange and unusual, my buddy. No request show tonight. It's my birthday weekend, so I gotta do a little bit of partying, right? All right, so yeah, year of our Lord Strange. All right, we're gonna get right to the comments. Let's get on over here. It was an eventful week. Let's just delve right into it. Hopefully, you guys can see what's going on here. Good friend Harry Nuts, friend of the show, friend of the channel. On my post about K-Dot, who just had a birthday as well last week, said happy birthday K-Dot. So thank you, Harry Nuts, for that birthday wish for K-Dot. Really appreciate that. Terry, in the aftermath video that I showed you guys, said long time no see. I haven't seen you in a while, Terry, but I'm sure I'll see you back out there. I never know where any of you all are out there, our homeless friends out on the streets. It's really tough to keep track of everybody. So that's where that is. Yep, it's a birthday weekend. And you know what? Drunk texting and tweeting is A-OK by me, Canada, by the way. John Smith, welcome on in. McDonald, good friend McDonald here, says, oh, it's K-Dot's birthday. Nice, happy birthday, K-Dot. MLH is at 52 years. I made a joke about K-Dot being 52. He's not really 52. He's like probably half that age. K-Dot's young, y'all. He's talking about an Eastern bunny. Oh, look, the bunny is giving the signs. Let's go. Right on, McDonald. Thank you so much for that comment to our good friend DJ K-Dot. If you guys haven't subbed to DJ K-Dot, make sure you do so. Good dude. Stephen Mazur, welcome from Aurora. Polar Press, welcome on in, sir. Just going through the week's comments, the week that was. Super interesting week. I took the last couple of days off. I've been kind of chilling. Jonathan, on the Ralph assaults me video, said, funny, Ralph turned around, looked square into the camera, and steps directly into you. Textbook's bullying move, 100. But you walked into him? Yeah. Open your eyes, piggies. Yeah, see, this video was interesting. I highly advise, if you guys haven't checked out this video, which I'm sure you all have anyways, Ralph, like, totally, like, pushed me. He shoulder bumped me, and it was totally unexpected. He knew I was there. He knew exactly what he was doing, and the cops were complicit. You guys can check out that video. Faux show. So just wanted to expose him for who he really is. By the way, I do have surveillance footage of the homeless sweeps from a drone. It doesn't have audio. But I will be posting bits and pieces here and there so you guys can see what they really do, which is basically stand around or bother people. So, you know, it is what it is. Alan B. wished K-Dot a very happy birthday. Thank you very much, Alan B. Jose G. said happy birthday. Thank you, Jose. Abe Montero, this was from an old video that I got, the one that I guess kind of put me on the map, the Chatio video, the real famous one going around, the library employee meltdown re-upload video that I did. He said, did that guy get fired? Yes, he did. And I'm going to go ahead and reply and let Abe know that. Yes, he did. So there you go, Abe. There's your answer to your question. Thank you so much for watching the video and commenting. Bernie said happy birthday, K-Dot. Of course, happy birthday, K-Dot. Big up Shady this is a video I took a long time ago in a residential neighborhood. It says not something you see every day. It was an upside down car in the middle of the street. I have no idea to this day how that happened. Said nice parking. Yes. Thanks for watching the video. Big up, Shady. Alan B. also said, I can't see anything on the channel. No recording, login. Oh, this is for the comment show. We're only live. I usually do it about this time on the Twitch channel with Strange and Unusual, who's in chat. This week is kind of my birthday week, and I ran up against a lot of time. I had a lot of stuff to do today, so it was just a strange day in general. So no Strange and Unusual all request live show today, but I figured I'd fill in with the comment show and talk to you guys about stuff like that. Strange and Unusual, we gotta have that footage for the docu-series, no doubt. Strange, I'm gonna get more, man. I mean, the drone's amazing. Aurora Transparency on the last comment show commented, this is my favorite show of all the civil rights channel. Freaking genius idea. That was a week full of coverage. Thank you for your journalism. Thank you, Aurora. Aurora's a fearless cop watcher indeed. So thank you so much. Smager said on the last comment show, just gave me a 1. I think that was in response to me asking if you guys could hear me. Kip, LA, Knowledge is Power LA said, I've been trying to join. I've added you, but no stream shows. They happen right at 8 Eastern, usually on twitch.tv/MLH Rocks Knowledge. Same thing with you, Jamie. I know you guys have had issues. I don't know what's going on there. If you just join at that time, kind of refresh, you guys should get right in, no problem. We'll try it next week. guys. We'll be back next week and try to do something. So, Noel, what's up? Nice to have you in there. All right. King Solomon says, "What's up, MLH? What's up, King Solomon? Nice to have you in there." Jonathan Mazzilli said he signed up. I did put a petition. If you guys wouldn't mind going to my community page and just signing a petition to get Mark the fireman back on the streets. He's the only guy worth a damn over here in Denver, to be honest with you, when it comes to police department and fire department. So I mean, please sign it. It's not a hard thing to do. That, you know, your information isn't sold and all that stuff, but does help. All signed up. Easier than paying the cable bill. Wish I could have done the monthly thing, but I never know how much I will make from month to month. Now there is an option that you could like donate like $7 or whatever, or $1 a month or whatever, to get this petition circulating a little bit better. You're not obligated to do that at all. So just sign it. We need the more people to sign that petition, the better. Thanks, Canada. Really appreciate that. Let's see what else we got here. Jamie, who's in chat, says, might want to double check the laws on defending yourself just in case cops and judges are all corrupt. No doubt, Jamie, but here in Colorado you can defend yourself. So in the case of Ralph, because I talked about how Ralph just basically assaulted me, I was going to put out the video of me the next day cursing him out and letting him know that if he did that again, I was going to knock his teeth out. But the problem with that is that unfortunately my video went black during the live, so it would have been just audio, and I didn't think that you guys really wanted just to hear me yap, so I didn't put out that video. Jonathan says, I'm a little late, but I enjoyed the stream. Going to sign the petition now. Edit, definitely Sanford and Son. Everybody likes the Sanford and Son theme for sure. I'll give you guys a choice at the end of the show on what we should listen to. But I think that's pretty much it for the comments. You guys want to let's check to see if we got any hate comments. Held for review. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go, guys. I think I already did this one. I'm gonna delete it. He says, the guy is cleaning up stuff. You got in his way and he walked into you. That deserves a video. Thirsting for content? Oh, there's no shortage of content, my friend. If you've checked out my channel, I've got as much content, if not more, than probably 90% of all auditors out there. So there's plenty of content on my channel, Brian, and not all of it is 1A stuff, just to let you know. So I am definitely not thirsting for comment. Let's see. What else do we got? Hey there, I just seen your video. Love what you're doing for us. I'm a friend of 719 Police to Police. I would like to talk to you about some of my own issues. I need your help, please. Okay, Lulu, I think that's how you say that. Email me, mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I will try to help you the best that I can. Let me go ahead and approve that comment. Now, there are some hidden comments. Let's check those out. And there might be some naughty words in here. So let's see. Oh, I love this one. You're another asswife, does nothing to help the homeless, walk around me. F you get the F out of a working man's way, you POS. So this was yesterday. This guy decided to put this. This is the type of stuff that I get, y'all. Hey, PTP, what is up? Damon, welcome to the show. Mitten State, welcome. Nice to have you in there as well. So I really appreciate you. Yeah, Jonathan, I do have a wide range of content, and not everything is in your face, 1A, FU cops, and, all that type of stuff. It's a wide range of things that I do on the channel. So I do have, I have quite a bit of content. I don't know. I don't thirst for content. You know what I mean? I don't get paid for it. For the most part, I get pennies on every video. So it's not like I make a ton of money. Let's see what else we got here. Positive vibes and all the chat. Thanks, Damon. Really appreciate that. So this guy thinks I'm an asswipe for and don't do anything for the homeless. The question that I want to ask Gary P, and feel free to comment in any of my videos, Gary P. I'll make sure and address you on the next comment show. When is the last time? Okay, listen very carefully, Gary P. When is the last time that you handed out a bottle of water to a homeless person? I just want you to answer that question for me. So answer that, and then maybe we can talk more. Let me go back to the published comments, and that way I can respond to some that I didn't get a chance to respond to here. Let's see, got that. Okay, we're good there. I think we're all good to go. Let me get rid of that. There was one that I need to respond to. That one, hold on a second here, guys. I know I had it. It was the person that was asking for my help. My email is always open to everybody, mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I see the mustachioed. Did you guys see who the mustachioed is targeting next? If you guys haven't checked out that video, he's targeting Flex Your Freedom. So he's going after one of the big fish in the sea there. So watch out, Flex. That's all I gotta say. The mustachioed's tenacious, and you know, I don't know about that guy, man. Let's see, what else do we got here? I'm still looking for that comment. How's everybody doing in chat today? It's my birthday weekend. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I don't know if I'll be doing anything tomorrow, but I did hear that the mustachioed will be dropping a video very soon, so I don't know if I think it's going to be the continuation of the Flex stuff, so look forward to that. Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, here it is. And it looks like I did, yeah, I did respond to that. I don't know why it showed up in my hey, Aurora Transparency. Oh, no, don't worry, Aurora. It's no big deal. It's not, this is going to be probably a short show, but, yeah, mustachioed. I mean, there's a good chance of that, Jonathan. The mustachioed's going to take Flex down. You're not super late, Aurora. Right on, Matthew. Appreciate that, buddy. PTP, if you guys haven't subbed to PTP, make sure you do so. Let's go to the mentions. Let's see who mentioned me this week and give them a shout out. Of course, Caucasian Sasquatch mentioned me. He said, doing good works. Let's help a brother out. Michelle's Mobile Media. Okay, blah, blah, blah. 6-hour fundraiser for Frankenfest Lansing, Michigan. So I don't know if you can still donate to that. Thanks, Caucasian, for that shout out. Horizon always mentions me. Thank you so much, Horizon City News Service. If you guys haven't subbed to Caucasian Sasquatch, maybe make sure you do so. Good dude. He has a really fantastic show. So, all right, there we go. A couple of mentions by Horizon. Horizon always mentions me, so that's another good dude indeed. Okay, so let's kind of go over what happened last week, and then I'm going to go ahead and just to end this, I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown on what happened this week. Canada's watching, says Gary P's on himself. Yes, I don't know who Gary P is. He's the hater that, yeah, every once in a while he'll throw a comment on one of my things, just basically being very vulgar, and usually the language filter will pick it up. And I like to show the comments on the comment show, so you guys can see them the same time and get my first hand reaction to all of that. Get Mustachio to respond to the haters. I don't think they would understand, Damon. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I don't know if Mustachio would do that. Gary P. Poops. Yeah, that's right, Strange. Flex has an army behind him. Grandma Billy Buttcrack. I don't know if you saw Canada, but the first episode that Mustachio did on Flex, he did mention Billy Buttcrack. So I don't know, man. It's he does have an army. So I I don't know. If I was a betting man, I would bet on mustachioed, but I would hedge my bets with a little bit of money on the side on what you call it, on Flex. You know what I'm saying? Happy early birthday. Thank you, Matthew. Really appreciate it. Noel says, you say it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Well, tomorrow's my birthday, Noel, so I don't know if I'll be doing anything tomorrow. I will be cooking tomorrow. I like grilling. That's one of my favorite things. Does the mustachioed one have a known birthday? You know, that's a good question. I don't know, Canada, what of course he has a birthday, but I just don't know what it is. My comments do not go through a second party for censorship, Canada says. I know. I hate the way YouTube does things, but you know, it's kind of the way that it is. You know, whatever. Flex creeps grandma in the basement. Yeah, I mean, you know, there you go. I will challenge you to a grill off someday. Strange and unusual, you got no chance, bro. I've got so much experience on you, man. I'm a master griller. You really have no shot. But I accept that challenge. What are you gonna pay me when I win? Is gonna be the only question. Okay, so the week that was basically just encompassed. Of course, K-Dot's birthday was last week. You know, we did the homeless sweep at the beginning of the week. Like I said, I do have a little bit of drone footage that I will put out on the channel. I just picked up actually today, which is one of the things that I did, was an SD card reader and a micro SD card reader, all in one type deal. And that is what I needed so that I could, you know, basically chop up these videos and show you. None of them have audio, so you know, don't expect any audio with them, but they are kind of interesting, and you know, I think that you guys would you know, enjoy it. Damon says, what kind of barbecue sauce do you use? I make my own, Damon. But if I'm gonna buy one, it's got to be Sweet Baby Ray's. So let's see. London, Ontario, Canada just opened the biggest, most advanced cricket farm for human consumption. Any thoughts? Ooh, that's interesting. Look, with the way that the food is kind of going and the water shortages that we're going to be experiencing, bugs may be the way of the future, man. Bugs and cloning. Like cloning cells to make like steaks and chicken and, you know, maybe even impossible meat, like plant-based type stuff. You know, stuff like that, Canada. It's going to be another another way of sustaining the human race, because I'm telling you, the way things are going. I looked at the water levels of I looked at the water levels of Lake Mead in Nevada, and it's not looking really good, man. I mean, it is what it is. Whether or not you believe in climate change, I mean, science doesn't care if you believe in it or not. I mean, stuff is happening, right? I mean, the water levels are dropping clear across the board, whether it's here in Colorado, California, New York. I mean, it's what's happening in the world. So, you know, they're eliminating beef consumption. Yeah, see, there you go. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I say we let it be content, have a third party like some local auditors judge. Yeah, I agree. So let's see, over here where I live, the lake that closest is almost empty. Never ever seen it that low. Very sad. Yeah, it's just getting dry, man. I mean, you know, we're going to have to not water lawns as much as we do. I mean, I know in Arizona, a lot of the residential neighborhoods go to like rock for their yards. I mean, and I don't blame them because, you know, water's in short supply. You know, this planet is made up of 70% water, but of that water, only, I think I saw an estimate like less than 5% is like fresh water. So, you know, no, I'd never let the doomsayers get me down, Noel. But I mean, you can't deny it. You know, you'd see it with your own eyes, man. Like it is what it is. You know, critical stage at Lake Mead in California shut down, doing desalinization. Yeah, I mean, it's they shot it down. I don't know why, man. I mean, desalinization is going to be another. I mean, it's very expensive and very time consuming to do desalinization, Damon, but you know, it is what it is. Jamie says Kinder's is the only barbecue sauce that I use. Disturbed, Another Way to Die. That song is coming to fruition pretty much. 2 years ago, we had flooding from lakes high levels. Can't understand that. Well, that happens too, Canada, when, you get enough rain. I mean, there's only, so much square footage to absorb it. But that's a very temporary thing. I mean, all that water goes away, and gets absorbed into the ground. There's, I know that there's some aquifers out there that have been untouched and stuff like that, but, there's going to be all different types of things that we're going to have to do to continue. I'm really more concerned, with, the state of society today, right? I don't know what everybody's stance is on, Roe v. Wade. I really don't care. What I care about is the fallout from it. And, the Democrats are going to use this as a big fundraising thing. Let's fundraise, because they shot down, the Supreme Court. I mean, instead of saying things like we need term limits for judges, they're going to be crying about, trying to reverse Roe v. Wade. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the thing that really bothers me. We have these judges that are in there for life. And I don't know about you guys, but the older people get, the more cynical they get. And I don't want fucking 70, 80-year-old judges in there. I was talking to Bernie about this, and I was like, why can't they make a rule that, first of all, you only have 8 to 10 year term. I understand 10 years because, whatever. But why can't we put age restrictions? Ruth Bader Ginsburg was way too old to be in the Supreme Court, right? And I was like, a good proposal is, why don't you make it the age of when you could get Social Security? And then you force those people to retire. Like if they're in the Supreme Court and you happen to get confirmed as let's say the age is 65, right? And you get confirmed at 60. Well, when you hit 65, hit the road, Jack. We need another Supreme Court justice in there that's younger. You know what I mean? I mean, I think the older that people get, the more cynical they get, and they look at things not in modern times. You see what I'm saying? So you have these old views. Every single one of those justices is, I except for like the new one that they just got, the Kavanaugh and the other one, are younger, but like Roberts is what, almost 70 or 70 something. I mean, to me, I don't understand it. The thing to freak out about is there are certain things like Roe v. Wade is troubling to me in different ways, guys. It's not the fact that it was the greatest thing ever or whatever, but it did preserve a woman's right to choose whether or not you are pro or against abortion. Is not the issue, right? The issue at hand is turning over power to the states to basically mandate what they want you to do with your body, right? It doesn't matter if you get raped, if you have an incestual child. They want you to have that baby, but then they don't want any means to support it. So, I mean, to me, it's just a contradiction. Like, we all could rally behind the Canadian truckers, right? And I was, at the forefront of that with Canada's Watching and a bunch of our friends up north, like What's Truth and Tiffany's Epiphany. Like, I was watching that footage because I believed that nobody should be told what to do, right? I don't want to force anybody to take a jab, just like I don't want anybody to force the government to force you to either have or not have a baby. That's just it's kind of your choice. It's the way that I feel. Let's see. Charcoal or gas is the question. It doesn't matter, strange and unusual. It's funny because barbecuing, there have been studies on this. I mean, I could go either way. I like both of them. I like charcoal and I like gas. But I mean, I just found that the taste doesn't change from charcoal to gas. But if you want to really get into it, then maybe put in some mesquite wood in there, and that does change the flavor. Um, let's see. The government is like Jurassic Park. They really are. After the Patriot Act, we were all no doubt, Strange. I can't remember. Gas is easier to use, Jamie. I can't remember who said it. Was it Jonathan or Jamie or someone in one of my chats made a really? Oh no, it was Jamie. Jamie made the point about the Patriot Act as well. After 9/11, we kind of lost a lot of freedoms, right? With TSA and the Patriot Act, and I mean it's the downfall. And Roe v. Wade was the next piece of the puzzle. Next, it'll be, whether or not two people can get married or not. And you think it's going to stop at gay marriage? What if it doesn't? What if it stops at all marriage? You can't get married, period. Or a white man can't get married to a black woman, or things of that nature. Once the government gets its little dirty, sloppy hands into things, then it wants more and more power. So it's just stuff to think about, Yep. Term limits. See, this is the thing. Why aren't the Democrats, right? And I'm neither Democratic nor Republican. I can't stand either party. I think they're both worthless. I think the two-party system is built to divide the nation, right? Because you got in this country either Republicans or Democrats. In Canada, I know you have liberals or conservatives. That's what they call themselves up there. I know there's different parties, but it doesn't really matter. You fall into two categories, right? It's designed to keep the nation divided. I think we should get rid of titles. I don't think anyone should be considered liberal or conservative. I think you should just base your political career on ideas, and that's my whole issue with the two-party system. The two-party system has doomed us all. This experiment has worked for 400 years, but it's about ready to come to an end. But I feel you, Canada, but it's not for me to say or the government to tell a woman to do what she needs to do with her body. It's just the way that it is. It's sad that we had a 50-year precedent, and we had 3 confirmed judges that lied under oath that said that they would stand by precedent, and then they do the exact opposite. That's what I got a problem with. I mean, that's what pisses me off. It's like overturning the Second Amendment. What if the roles were reversed, right? Think about this for just a second. What if the roles were reversed and there was a court case? Let's say, because Denver, there's no open carry, right? So let's say I open carried in Denver and I got arrested and I got put in jail for my Second Amendment right, but I took it all the way up to the Supreme Court, right? And the Supreme Court ruled that the Second Amendment should not apply, and overturns the Second Amendment. Well, that's a precedence that's set. It's like it's law of the land. You can't, you shouldn't be able to turn that. And that's where the Democrats fucked up too, because they had a chance when Obama was in office and had a super majority. He had the Senate, the House, the presidency, and not only did he have all those, he had a filibuster-proof majority. He could have set forth a law that said it was legal. End of story. Can't overturn it. And now here we are. So it is what it is. Tribal ways. There should be 3 presidents, not just one. Yeah, I mean, there's thoughts of that too. Strange and unusual. I thought about that. I don't think one man should have all that power ever. I know there's supposed to be a checks and balances, but look, if you got a supermajority as president of the United States, then you can pretty much do anything, and that's just way too much power. If you don't want kids, don't have sex or take precautions. I agree with that, but mistakes happen, dangerous liberty, and it's personal responsibility. I get all that, but shit happens, right? Teenagers don't think about the ramifications of having sex, and if you don't think that there isn't going to be a huge problem with teen pregnancy, even worse than what it is now, wait for it. Just wait for it. Yeah, I agree, Canada. So, it's a hot button issue. Like I said, it has nothing to do with whether or not you believe in abortion or don't believe in abortion. To me, it has more with liberty. And I think even conservatives should really take a long, hard look at that and understand that as much as we don't want the government fucking with us, we should all be standing behind our women and saying our women should have choices. When that shit happens. So, it's not a hot button issue for me. It's just the way that I feel about government in general. There are certain things about libertarians that I like when they say they want less government. Even Republicans kind of lean that way, less government and interference and stuff like that. And I believe in that too. Like I was telling someone the other day, I think it might have been KDOT, if we could just go by the mottos of what these different parties believed, fiscal responsibility, less government, equal rights for, equal pay for equal work, all the stuff that the Democrats say about identity politics. Look, I'm a person of color, so of course I want to be treated just like my Caucasian brothers. It's just common sense shit that we should all get behind and believe, right? We all have our differences. We all have we could agree or disagree on abortion, but that shouldn't make the choices that another person makes not their own. I don't want the government telling somebody what to do. Why would I want the government telling a woman what to do, whether it's federal or stateside? I just don't get it. And I do believe that the state should have more power in certain instances, like their budget and other type of stuff like that. But there's certain things that as a nation I think we can all get behind. Kip is in chat. What's up, Kip? Nice to have you in there. Yeah, I understand that dangerous liberty. There's no shame in that, but that doesn't mean everybody can do what you did. You see what I'm saying? It's not it's not rocket science, man. Just leaving people. Oh, Jonathan says "Leedle leedle, deedle leedle." Do you want Bernie's here? Let's see if we can get a little leedle from Bernie. Hold on, let's see. I knew we could get it. All right. Let's see. I feel if it wasn't your body, no person, no government should tell you what to do. You can advise, but don't. Yeah, if you want to, if you want to tell people it's the wrong thing to do, it's your choice. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech, type of thing. So, we should all be fighting for the same things. We're not different. None of us are different. We all bleed the same. I have brown skin, but I bleed the same as every as KDOT, and KDOT's black. I bleed like Canada's watching. I bleed like Knowledge. I bleed like Strange. I bleed like Bernie. I bleed like Jonathan. Dangerous. I bleed like all of you guys. Just the same. There's no difference. We're all equal in my eyes, and that's the way that everybody should feel. It just really pisses me off that the government wants to meddle in a lot of our business. And Jamie was absolutely 100% correct when he talked about 9/11 being a turning point. It really is. It's a big turning point. Strange, you pointed it out, but Jamie was the first to kind of bring that out. In another show I did, and really put things in perspective. He said after 9/11, that kind of changed the whole game, and I truly believe that. My seed, yeah, your seed, your choice, but it takes two to tango. Canada takes two, man. Well, not really. Look, Canada, most men either step up or don't, right? So a good 75, I would say a good 75%. I don't have any data to back it up right here. 75 bolt, right? Of those 25%, I mean, individually, fight it out. Maybe you can come to a compromise. Maybe you could say, I'll pay all the bills, give me the baby after the baby is born, and I'll pay for any complications that you go through afterwards. And then maybe you'd have something there. You know what I mean? Pelon, what's up? Nice to have you in there. Plants your seed carefully, Aurora. What are we talking about? Gardens here? I don't want to get too into this. It's too much of a hot point for a lot of people. But I just want to say, I think we should all be against more and more government intervention. That's what I'm going to say. You know, I'm not a woman. I don't pretend to speak for women. But I think we should stand behind what our women feel. And what our women have fought for was Roe v. Wade, and this thing was decided in the early 70s. So it's a precedent that was set a long time ago. And, you know, religious persuasions aside, it should just really be up to a woman what she does. No, it is. It's open discussion, Canada, no doubt. I don't condone certain things, but one individual has no say over others' actions. Don't public funding taking lives.
What if women ran the government and they decide to chop all the men's balls off?
Oh, this is a good point. Bernie brought this up. What if women were in charge of? What if instead of being a patriarchal society, we were more of a matriarchal society, and women just decided, you know, at 35, if you haven't had a kid by now, then you get a mandatory vasectomy.
How would y'all?
I don't think we'd accept that, and we shouldn't accept that.
That's exactly right, because women have the right for their own body and to decide their own.
Bernie's going off. Bernie's going off. All right, Bernie, I hear you.
It's not about the abortion; it's about our bodies.
Okay, I get it. I get it, Bernie. But we've had a lengthy discussion already. I don't want to talk about this in front of everybody. But all right. I'm fixed. Your seed won't go past go. Thing is, if it ain't in the Constitution, then the states have the right, and abortion ain't it. Yeah, but Matthew, I love the Constitution, Matthew. You know that. Here's the thing. The Constitution could be amended, and that's where there's a sticking point there, and it's the point I made about the Democrats, right? Roe v. Wade was a precedent set in, I believe it was 1973. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But the Democrats had ample opportunity to put that into law, to make it part of the Constitution, right? And they never did it. So we are here. So it's nobody's fault. It's none of our fault. It's not, you know, and I agree, the states, you know, I mean, I don't think the state should have a right to tell a woman to do what to do with their body either, though. That's the thing, you know. I mean, it should just be a law. Let women decide on their own. We shouldn't bother women in their whole thing, you know. I mean, it's like saying women shouldn't have the right to vote. You know, it's like, who am I to say? You know, it's just, I don't know, man. It's a moral issue, not a constitutional issue. Well, it shouldn't be a legal issue either. I agree with you. It's a moral issue, and you have to deal with the morality on its own, right? But the government shouldn't tell you, you know what, your morals are wrong. You can't do this. You know, that's just, I just have a problem with that. Yeah, they should have. I'm libertarian for the record. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just, it shouldn't be a federal thing or a state thing. It should just be a liberty thing, right? It should be a liberty thing. I mean, we all should be saying, hey, what are we doing here? We're giving powers back to the states. And I mean, it's fucked up. It's fucked up that each individual state can decide, you know, what women should be allowed or not allowed to do their body. It's like I said, what if a state came up with a law about, you know, once you're 30, you're done making babies. You need to get a vasectomy. No man in his right mind is gonna gonna agree to that, right? And nor should they. And I don't think any woman should agree to that either. It's like we would all rally. We would all say, "Hey, this is stupid." But here's the thing: for those people that are, kind of exalting this decision, I want you to consider the economic ramifications of this, right? There's going to be a lot of economic ramifications from all of this, and that's going to hurt those states that do this, right? Whether it be population-wise, whether it be rising healthcare costs for, childcare costs, whatever. There are economic ramifications for all of this. It's not cheap raising a baby. I know. I raised 2, so it's just one of those things. Yeah, I agree, Jamie. I don't want a fully viable baby killed either, Jamie. No doubt. But what's the alternatives? Like there's our adoption system is a joke in this country. Our I don't know. But here's another thing, Jamie. There's a lot of states that are making no exceptions. Not even in cases of rape, incest, complications, none of it. And that's another problem. I think Arizona is one of them, where Bernie was from. Bernie had at one point in her life, had an atopic pregnancy terminated because first of all, it wasn't viable, and second of all, she would have died. So, without those protections in place, Bernie wouldn't be here. And there are going to be those states that do that, and that's just not cool in my view. Yeah, exactly, Kip. I know the child support thing is a joke too. I've went through that too, and it's a joke, and that needs to be changed. But yeah, it should be an amendment, Matthew, for sure. Yeah, they can't hold up their hypocritical oath and do abortion. Well, yeah, that's there. There's a lot of there's a lot to it, Canada, no doubt, no doubt. Let's see what else we got here. I think that's about it. But anyways, I just wanted to touch base with you guys all and do the comment show and let you guys know that I'm still out and about. I've just been taking a couple of days off, kind of a birthday week type thing, mental health / kind of just hang out with you guys type day. A lot to go over. I'm sure I'm going to have an eventful week this week, and I say wear a bag, be a man if you didn't want a kid, but abortion should be an option because things happen and it isn't our choice. There's so much to it, Strange. We've just touched the surface. Like I said, I'm not into the controversial nature of it. I absolutely don't want morality or feelings to sway a person one way or another. I just want people to look at it from a freedom perspective. And we all fight. I know almost everybody in here is part of the 1A community, and we all fight for our rights all the time, which are being eroded thanks to the Patriot Act, thanks to, a bunch of other things. But I think this Roe v. Wade thing, if you take the morality out of it and you take the emotion out of it, I think we all would probably come to the same conclusion. So what up, King Solomon? Nice to have you in there. Really appreciate you, my man. Thanks for joining a little bit late here. Yeah, Canada, I get that, but until there's programs for a better adoption program and better support for women while they're pregnant for these type of things, if they want to go that route, then there's no argument to be made. Morality goes hand in hand with freedom and liberty. Argument can be made. Dangerous liberty. I see what you're saying, but I don't think you should use emotion to drive your decision making. You see what I'm saying? Rights are rights, and if that's the case, then the Roe v. Wade people are going to win, because look at what's going on in the country right now. So, funding change. Yeah. There's more to that too, So anyways, I'm getting a bunch of stringers here. Maybe there'll be something I can check out. No request right now. Okay, well, there we go. There's a fire. That's about 9 miles away. Same thing with the shooting. Where's the shooting at? Oh, in Glendale. Yeah, it's a little ways away. Apparently, there's a shooting on Colorado and Florida. So unknown condition. So I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna try to relax for a couple of days, guys. But just want to let you know that the Mustachioed may or may not be putting a video out very soon. So I just want you guys to just really think about, kind of, the pulse of the nation right now, and understand that we're all the same. I mean, there's no Democrat, Republican Party. There's the People Party. And I just wish that people wouldn't look along the political lines for their decision making, is all I'm saying. So no music show tomorrow, Jamie. Tomorrow's my birthday, but we'll be back next week. Strange and Unusual will be doing our show twitch.tv/MLH Rocks next week, 8 Eastern time, so about this time. So I'd love each and every one of you guys. I know that that's something that everybody usually says on their stream, but I really do. I value each and every one of you guys. Like I said, I want to not only earn your subscriptions, but I want to keep them. So by keeping this channel pretty much drama free, I know every once in a while trolls get in and bother everybody, but for the most part, everybody can come in here and voice their opinions and feel very, very comfortable in doing so, whether or not they're controversial or not. So just want to let you guys know that I care about you guys. And before I do leave, I want to say, if you guys are struggling with your mental health, make sure you reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps, and that helps a lot. I've been there. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion and you're having a crisis, just remember, somebody out there thinks you're their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There's also a 1-800 line that you can call. That number is 1-800-253-8255. And call that number if you're having trouble and you're contemplating suicide, or you're having suicidal thoughts. There's counselors available 24/7. So and if you're uncomfortable with talking to somebody, there's a text line and a chat line. Just type in chat line or text line in your browser of choice. Mental health chat, mental health text line, and somebody will get with you ASAP. 988 is a new way to do that, I guess. Thanks, Knowledge. I appreciate that. I don't know is that just a California thing, or is that a all the United States thing? Hey, Kip, thanks for the birthday wishes. Thanks, Canada. I really appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in chat. Pallone, King Solomon, Jonathan Mazzilli, Jamie Todd, who else? Matthew King, Smagers. I was raised Catholic, so I will sit this one out. No problem, Smagers. I hear you, man. Dangerous Liberty, thank you for being in there. Strange and Unusual. Canada's watching, of course, my good friend Matthew King. Did I miss anybody? Aurora Transparency. Make sure you check out Aurora Transparency's channel. Knowledge is Power, Los Angeles channel. He used to live in Aurora, so he kind of knows the lay of the land here. Check out their channels. Good people. And they could use a few extra subs. By the way, I'm literally 111 subs away from getting 3K. Matthew, thanks for the $1.49 birthday cake slice. I really appreciate that. I am literally 100. So word of mouth, guys. Let people know if you're mods in other channels. Every once in a while, throw my link in there, and I would greatly appreciate it. I will have a big celebration when we hit 3,000, which hopefully will be soon. You never know. But I'm hoping to hit 3,000 here real soon, and when I do, you guys will be the first to know. I'll have a very special birthday stream with you all, and maybe a Q&A type session would be really, really awesome. What is Bernie giving you for your birthday? Ooh, wouldn't you like to know, Canada? She's laughing. Get out of here. Well, whatever she gives me, you will not be privy to see or hear on the stream, Canada. I will tell you that. Mustachioed almost at 3K. Well, sort of, King Solomon. He gloms off of my coattails all the time, King Solomon. So, all right, guys. All right, on our way out, do you guys want to hear Sanford and Son or A-Team? So 1 for Sanford and Son and 2 for A-Team. What are we going to listen to? What does Bernie want?
Happy birthday.
Oh, get out of here. No, Sanford, listen. Sanford and Son. Oh, God. All right, Sanford and Son for 1, and 2 is for Airwolf, I think. So, all right, everybody's saying Airwolf. NASA Lies. Welcome on in there. All right, let's listen to Airwolf on the way out. Again, I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys are all awesome. Let me get that Airwolf 8-bit theme on in here, and then we will be gone. Stay safe, everybody. Be kind to one another. Treat everybody good. Do something nice for somebody. It'll make you feel really, really good. Hand out water to the homeless. That's something that's desperately needed. Until the next one, y'all, have a great day. And, it's Airwolf, Kenny. We're going to listen to Airwolf, so here we go. We did an A-Team at the beginning, Kenny. Thanks for being in there. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. And here is your Airwolf fix after we get after the 5 seconds that I have to wait for the here. So here you go, Airwolf. Later, everybody.